What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about two different stocks today, RIOT and RIOT Blockchain. Both of these are crypto mining stocks, Bitcoin mining stocks specifically, as far as I know. Maybe they mine other things, but I think they only mine Bitcoin if they're publicly traded. But who knows? I don't know. Enough of that. We're going to talk about RIOT for Ali Masar and RIOT for Mr. Geek USA. And without any further ado, let's get into it. If you guys have any requests of your own, whether they're stocks, commodities, if I've talked about them before or I haven't talked about them before, if it's a nothing coin that nobody knows about, if it's a coin that everybody talks about, I don't care. Leave a request in the comments. I'll leave a link in the description for the Discord. You can join the Discord, and I will tend to the request there as well. I do the Discord requests first normally. So feel free to do that. But again, guys, the channel's small enough right now where I can handle any requests you throw at me. So take advantage of that while we can. If I get to like 10 times this amount, it's getting to that point where I'm gonna have to start putting restrictions on how many requests I can do. But for now, there's no restrictions. So take advantage of it. Leave your requests. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And without any further ado, let's actually get started on this. So. 1 second here. There we go. Okay. Looking at this here, not a lot to go off of. A very new chart since 2018. I guess, older than most cryptos with that being said. But let's just see. Kind of an M pattern in here. But it was a failed M pattern. Your second leg was not as long as your first leg. Nice to see. Probably means continuation to the upside. But let's see. Found support at your 786. That's good to keep in mind. Resistance at your 382 here and your 0.5. And yeah, man, hold on. I'm going to get rid of this extended one real quick. So you came down, found support on your 786, got above your 618, found support on it, tested the 382, finding support kind of in this area again. I do like the RSI on the monthly. Let's look at the weekly. Ooh, finding a little bit of resistance on this 50. A lot of volume. I like the daily RSI. I like the monthly. I don't really like the weekly, but that can change. That can change, right? You could be, even though you're rejecting it, right? The last time you rejected it, you still formed a higher low. So maybe you come out swinging this week. Maybe you form another higher low and then you close up higher. Maybe you're not breaking out just yet above this green line, but I bet that the next run, whenever it happens, maybe it's next week, maybe it's after this month, but the next run that takes you up to this 382, I bet it will send you up higher, probably. Where to? Let's see. $29 to $42. Here you are sitting right now at $10.25. So I definitely think this thing has some potential. What's its market cap? Market cap is 454 million. So 10x would put it at 4.5 billion. 100x, it's 100xable, sure. At least 10xable, I would think, by the end of this cycle. I don't know enough about this project, this company itself. But I suppose I like the daily RSI. I don't really like the weekly RSI as of now, but that can change with the positive week here. You are finding resistance at previous areas of resistance. You're still holding these higher lows, so that's nice to see. A lot of just flim-flam in the midst here. Who knows why? Maybe it's because of the split. I don't know. But yeah, man, let's see. Split, how much? What was it? 1/5? So what? It would have been $50 before this day or something like that. Yeah, I bet it goes higher. I bet it does. Maybe you consolidate more before you go higher. It might not be the time to break out just yet, but maybe before the halving you see prices that are above $20, maybe even above $40. But this here, you double top to that 382. You're not even hitting that 236. This is a pretty bullish look, and with this, I would think that you go at least to your 618, 69 area up here, which again, is this in an expected extension zone? Yeah, your 1272 is right in the middle there. So somewhere above $30 even. Maybe not by the end of the year, but before the halving, I think is totally at play here. I would say, if I had to guess, I would say that you're not ready to move up just yet. At least another week, maybe for the rest of this month, you'll be consolidating around here. You seem to like to consolidate around here, but if you get a close really that's like above here, you get a weekly close above $11.80. Not a daily close, a weekly close. A daily close will be enough to get exciting, but a weekly close above $11.80, let's even say $12, would suggest that you are in the midst of making that next stride that would take you higher than this high here. So that's HUT. I doubt it goes, if it goes lower, I doubt it goes too much lower. Even if it breaks this higher low structure, I would bet that you hold like this low down here, right? Down at 825. You've got your 236 there from this low to high here. No, I'm sorry, that's your 618. Your 236 though from this high to low. Nope, I don't know what I was thinking. But I would bet you hold that white line nonetheless. So if you were to go lower. But I kind of think that you're just going to consolidate more or less, right? And even if you were to move down there, that kind of is consolidating, right? You're just, but sometime next year, probably before the halving, you see prices around $30 or above $30 is what I got for this thing. So moving on from there, we'll be talking about RIOT, one of the Mac daddies, man, in this publicly traded mining company stocks. $15.83. It had a 15% week last week, not bad. After another 15%, and then man, it's been 15, 15, 15 all 3 weeks in a row there. Steady growth, nice to see. Held that 50. You kind of like broke above it, prodded it, but then you broke it right there. Found support right here. Previous areas of support. I like the RSI on the weekly. I definitely do. Daily RSI, you're overbought. A lot of people hear overbought and they're like, oh no, it's going to go down, right? Overbought's not good. No, overbought's great, man. You want to get overbought, right? You don't want to get oversold. I mean, you want to buy when you're oversold, obviously, but when you're overbought is whenever you see your strongest reactions, right? You've got higher lows, higher highs. It looks like you're marching up. I bet you go higher next week. I bet we do open up this week and close this week even in the green. You're kind of consolidating here. Looked like you went down to fill the gap and you're moving up. I bet if tomorrow, if you have a red day, it won't go below this low, and I would bet the week closes overall higher. Where are you going to go? You're at 1583 right now. Oh, right. Well, you asked something specifically, though, didn't you, Geek USA? You were saying, what do I think about its doing like a 2 or 3x or like a 5x or something like that, right? What's its market cap? Market cap is 3.27 billion. Yeah, it could do a 10x, man. From here, it could do. I mean, truthfully, who knows, man? It could do 100x. I don't think that it will, but it could. But I think a 10x is more or less in the bag for this thing. I don't think you see that, personally. 236 support, wrestling the 382, but you're getting above it, aren't you? Last week you closed above it. I think you're going higher, man. The next stop would be up at this 0.5. You're at 1583 now. That's all the way up at 4150. You might see that by the halving. And that would kind of make sense too, because you've got previous areas of resistance here, little checkpoint here, resistance here, right? Little flat shelf there, and this little tip top point. You had some support there too. Yeah, you might be making a move up to about 40 to 45 bucks before the halving. You might be in the midst of that right now, right? You've moved up pretty fast before, and I say before the halving, not by the end of the year, right? Because this is a monthly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4 months to do that. We still have about 4.5 months before the halving, so you absolutely could move up there. I would expect you find resistance there, though. If you do break above it, it won't be by much, right? I don't think that you'll break this high by the halving, but I do think you want to go higher. Man, look at that. You found support on the 1, 2, 3 moving average as well. That's what the green line is, right? 1, 2, 3. Broke above it, holding it as support. You're getting ready, man. You're getting, what's the extension here? Let me see. Real quick. Yeah, at least 35. At least $35, if not probably a little bit above that, is what I would think. This thing looks really bullish right now. So do a lot of crypto mining stocks, though, man. It's just higher lows, higher highs. Nice to see. Yes, you came out of this, but it looks like you broke out of it, right? I wonder. I don't normally draw diagonals, but let's just see here, just for shits and grins. Nope, no significance. no significance at all. So, but anyways, I do think you go higher. That's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Leave a request. Feel free to leave requests in the comment section or join the Discord. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. We do have a request page there, and I do tend to those first. So, without any more of that, have a good night. Take care. I think both of these things look like they want to go up. So, yeah, that's all I got. Oh, yeah, and where do I think, man, if you stayed for the end, where do I think this thing's going to be by the end of this cycle? I don't think you're going to be at new all-time highs. Unlike most crypto stocks, RIOT, to me, is not going to break its all-time highs. I could see you being worth 120 to 200, something like that. Maybe you do end up going all the way to your 786. I don't see you going to the 886, but that is possible. But I would say, I suppose, anywhere from around like $550 to $120, somewhere in that range, is where I think by the end of this cycle that RIOT will be. And if it's not going there, it could go a lot higher. Who knows? You know, this thing, if it was to be worth hundreds of billions of dollars, it could be worth more than that. But that's all I got for you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.